Mariners didn't stop there. You see Jerry Dipoto making another trade. It is Luke Raley. The Mariners got outfielder Luke Raley from the Tampa Bay Rays. In exchange, the Mariners gave up Jose Caballero. Now, how I think of this? Well, Mariners filled in somewhat of a void for outfield that was left by trading away Jarred Kelenic and not extending the qualifying offer for Teoscar Hernandez. Now again, before we get into this, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification. And boy, what a few hours, barely even 3 hours, 4 hours it has even been since the other trade has happened. What a day for the Mariners, where they got Mitch Haniger out of trading Robbie Ray. And now the Mariners got, I guess, a decent outfielder out of Jose Caballero. And just not even a year ago, Jose Caballero was in the minor leagues, and there wasn't really much expectation out of him. But what the Mariners got out of him was his good defense, ability to base steal, and even get on base, and even take some time to strike out. Although he would strike out, it did take time for it to happen, maybe like 5 or maybe 10 pitches. Now, Luke Raley, he's a power hitter. He's got some speed. He stole 14 bases last year. He hit 19 home runs the last year. The one knock I would have on him is he seems to be an average defensive player, and he is a strikeout happy guy, which is kind of ironic because the Mariners were looking for people that wouldn't strike out as much, hence why the Mariners got rid of Teoscar Hernandez and Eugenio Suarez. But out of this, now we've got Julio Rodriguez at center field. I guess we're going to see Luke Raley and Mitch Haniger platoon each other on right field, and I guess we got Dominic Canzone on left field, which would make a lot of sense. I'd like to see Canzone play at left field because he seems to have more athleticism and upside. Raley and Haniger will be more on the right field side, and I would like to see that kind of platooning happen because Raley does strike out quite a bit, so I wouldn't want to use him all the time, where he does strike out quite a bit, probably more than what Canzone would do. But doesn't even matter because all three of the outfielders tend to have a high strikeout rate, as they would go into the hundreds. I think Canzone, I can see him striking out into the hundreds. But what does that leave for the rest of the team? Third base still needs filling, and I would like to see starting pitching depth also be addressed. I really want to see the Mariners get Blake Snell. That way they can possibly package the likes of the Brian Wu or Bryce Miller to get a third baseman, because the Mariners do need someone on third base, as I am not convinced that Luis Urias and Josh Rojas are the necessarily guys you want to depend on every single day. Josh Rojas, I would like to see him platoon with Urias, so that way the Mariners can have a solid third baseman. But as of now, Urias is going to be the third baseman, which makes me nervous. So even though the Mariners seemingly have gotten taken care of with their outfielding, I would still like to see the Mariners get anyone good for third base. If the Mariners can get that, then maybe the lineup could be a little bit more solid this time. It won't be as power heavy as it was last season, but hopefully, at least the offense hopefully won't be as much of a disaster as us fans are anticipating. So going forward, I would like to see the Mariners get a third baseman, and I would like to see the Mariners get just anyone good in the bullpen, preferably a closer, and Blake Snell. So that way this offseason will not be as disastrous as it has been since the Mariners got rid of Jarred Kelenic, let go of Teoscar Hernandez, and got rid of Eugenio Suarez. But with Mitch Haniger back on the team, some of that leadership will carry on, and hopefully Luke Raley can bring in some contributions to the team. But I totally believe the Mariners are not done yet, and I hopefully think that this is not the last time the Mariners make any kind of moves. But those are my quick thoughts on this trade. Hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that notification, and thanks for watching.